What's up, my fellow MEW trainers? Welcome back to another video. I heard that you guys like the two video formats, so we'll be doing them for now. As usual, use your Electro Ball for the start, and you have a Hoopa lane partner, so you can always go with coaching if you like. I prefer to go coaching in scenarios like this, just because he gets the attack speed that we get. Here you want to boost it and hit 2 bunnies. For every start, you want to be hitting both bunnies with your boosted. For the early game, use your Electro Ball to secure, and you can coaching onto your Hoopa just for more boosted stacks so that you can pair both of them with your Electro Ball for secures. And for coaching, you want to wait until the green circle disappears before you coach again. But here I was a bit early for the coaching, so it went into cooldown. 9:15, same thing, you want to secure as much farm as you can to get your level 5 after 8:50. That's when you get to do a lot of stuff like helping out your top lane or invading, or you just want to stay bot path. It's fine too, but it would kind of waste your potential. Here I see that my Hoopa is getting engaged, so I give him a shield and we try to face against Mewtwo. Just try to use your Electro Ball to secure the center beast if there's a jungler there. Just do not die, and you can actually leave your goal if you want, if it's too hard to defend. Here I should have chosen the Surf right there, and it would be a problem for me to choose Solar Beam Light Screen since the Mewtwo is using Side Strike and he is going to be unstoppable, so Solar Beam and Light Screen does nothing to him. And with Surf I would have gotten another shield to survive there. So there's one thing that I could improve on. Here the Mewtwo state, we give him a Solar Beam, don't take back Light Screen, boosted, then we take back the Light Screen. Same thing as usual. Then now Hoopa gave us a portal to go top. We can go help out at top since the bot path is fine for now. Hoopa went back bottom, so that means that we can take the center beast for free if no one contests it. We have a boosted, we press our move reset before we change into Electro Ball, just because the boosted doesn't go through when you have your move reset on. Light Screen, E-Ball, boosted, Light Screen. Position the E-Ball to secure the farm, otherwise it wouldn't be enough. Here the Chameleon gave us a Fire Spin, so we can always stand on the Fire Spin to know where he is, since he deals damage to us and he can't see us while we can see him. Here I noticed that the jungler was bot and there is no way that I could have defended the bot path like that, so I immediately head to his jungle. Here just to found that he doesn't have any of his buffs available, so one thing better that I could have done here was going to the bot path to farm on my own side, but I noticed that my Zacian was there, so I just farmed some Belpoise on their side. Now the next thing I see is their Espeon being low, so I want to use my Solar Beam and Agility to reach him. It was a guess for that skill, so at least I have my booster to take him out if I see him. So here obvious 30 score for me. Then the next thing I want to do is Solar Beam and Agility. And here Solar Beam, Agility, boosted. Don't get to boosted because if I did I would have died. Change to Surf and Light Screen here so that I could shove all of them back while using the Light Screen for a small stun to keep them unable to eject away from my Surf pushback. With having Surf and Light Screen, you can just surf in, push them back with Light Screen, boosted, change into Solar Beam Agility immediately. If I were to have done it faster, the Solar Beam would have been boosted since my Light Screen was there, but if you were slow, the Solar Beam only goes through a normal one if you pair it with Agility. Here I see Mewtwo doing his Side Strike, so I try to block it. And with Solar Beam and Agility, there's 4 things you can do. The first one is Solar Beam, then Agility. The next one is Solar Beam, then Agility away after the Solar Beam is done. Then the next one is Boosted, then Solar Beam, Agility. And the last one is you Agility for the Boosted, then you Boosted, Solar Beam. So that's for the Solar Beam and Agility move combos. You want to make sure that you position it right just to hit all your targets. Here we swapped into Electro Ball and Light Screen. We have 2 boosteds, 1 Light Screen, boosted, E-Ball, change. We have Solar Beam, and then here we have a lot of teammates, so I changed into coaching. was going to coach the Slowbro, but I would have died if I did that. So you want to see who you can coach safely without dying. Don't just coach just because you can. Here we can coach Hoopa obviously, and then we have our Solar Beam next, and the next thing you need to do is Unite because you have like no moves left. And I chose Surf with Agility here because there's a lot of people here. I tried to position the booster to hit Charizard but did not work, and here I can use my Agility, Surf for the boosted and take out Mewtwo. The next thing that I noticed is that they are doing the top objective, so you want to pan your camera and use your Solar Beam and Light Screen when the last hit damage is there. And use your boosted before your Light Screen. If there's no one to boost it, then Light Screen at the last second to prolong your boosted. Here I scored, thinking that the Mewtwo would miss, otherwise I would have Light Screen to push him away too. Here I changed into Surf just for the boosted, and for the shield, now he's low, we just need one booster to take him out. Here they will certainly try to defend the Rotom, so all you need to do is wait for someone to be low, then you can just surf in and surf out. Then you can change into your Light Screen to clog them if they try to chase you. Then I noticed that the top farm is here, but there's a Crustle that comes by. We boosted Solar Beam Light Screen, then have another boosted, Light Screen, and then we Solar Beam to get one more boosted attack stacks. No boosted attack stacks should be wasted. Until here, we wait until our Solar Beam is back up, so we take the big Altarias. Then we notice that our teammates want to fight bot, but Crustle spawned again, so why not just take him out with our Electro Ball. Here I think that choosing Agility would be a better option, otherwise I'm forced to use my Unite move, and here I couldn't go back to base because Charizard had his burn on me and I had to take him out, and I should have chosen Surf here immediately or else I would have been taken out. It was here when I should have chosen Surf and immediately surfed away so that I get the shield, and my Hoopa could have blocked the Side Strike for me too. So being with Surf and Agility, you can always clear these top 3 farms, push them all together, change into your Solar Beam and Light Screen, then boosted and take back your Light Screen, and then you have one empowered Solar Beam ready. So you want to make sure your Light Screen stays on you as long as possible, just so that you can boost your Solar Beam at any time. Here Solar Beam boosted, take back Light Screen, then we use our Electro Ball and Agility to pick up low health targets. Here we know that they are definitely not going to start up Rayquaza. Even if they do, we will be there soon, just because they have only 2 members, they can't do Rayquaza that quick. And for this 2 minutes fight, I choose to have Electro Ball and Agility just because I think that this move has potential to kite them all around. Like here, I'm able to touch the Crustle without having him close to me, and I have quick Electro Ball DPS throughout the fight, and I can always Agility around to have my boosted and parry up with my Electro Ball. You can see like here the Charizard can't chase me at all, and now if I boosted, parry up with Electro Ball, we just KO him instantly. Hoopa is low, we immediately give him a coaching shield, but it makes no difference since he died anyway. But what I could have done was to provide him one more shield, and that would make him be alive. And for the last hit, pair it with your boosted and your Electro Ball. If you can, time it with your Unite move too, but in that case it was irrelevant, so I just used my boosted and my Electro Ball. Now head on to game 2. We have I don't know who's my support, but looking by here, I hope it's Crustle. If it's not, I will be sad. And Crustle left me. Okay, so we are going with a Charmander in the lane. So for if you are going for Charmander in the lane, you might as well do everything by yourself since he can barely do anything. So we choose Light Screen for this match. Electro Ball onto there, then we notice that they are not there. You want to use your basic attacks if you can, then Electro Ball Light Screen to secure their farm. Then here notice that I use my attack button instead of the wall Pokemon button, or else I would have targeted onto the left bunny. There's something odd here that I should have noticed, is that the Zacian actually has a focus ban by taking him out just now. I'll show why that's relevant later. By meantime, you just want to use your boosted and your electro ball, and you can out-secure nearly every attacker, including Inteleon. Here I throw out my light screen and take it back because I know that it will be there for 4 seconds before it disappears, so I can KO the ball toy with my boosted light screen. And here, waiting for bees, I put my light screen in the bush, no one can see it, then boosted and electro ball to secure the 3 farms. Here, some of you may have chosen to use solar beam to secure the big Altaria, but I would have chose to save it just so that I can use it for invading. The next thing here, I'm level 5 and I want to invade. Here I'm waiting for his vision, then I boosted electro ball with my eject button, and I would not choose solar beam since it would be a secure kill if I use my boosted. And here his blue buff is there. I will not surf it immediately just because I know that there's no way I could take it out with my surf only. So I wait out, and here his Zacian was kind of helping me. I use my agility first so that I have my boosted attack. Otherwise I would have not been able to do that. So here I didn't notice that the Zacian has the focus band like just now. I should have noticed, and if I knew that, I wouldn't have taken back that light screen just to not be able to let him move towards me. So we light screen twice here just for 2 boosted stacks, and you can see how looking back on your gameplay allows you to find more room for improvement, especially on MEW. There's always a possible way that you could survive in any scenario, and there's like a lot of times where if only you paid more attention, you would have been able to survive. Light screen, boosted, electro ball next, and then you might change into solar beam if you want, but I didn't choose to just because the 7-minute approaches and you want to have your move reset again. So I light screen just so that it pushes the farm back and Inteleon isn't able to get it. Approaching the 7-minute mark, I noticed that no one is at the bot side, so you don't want to fight bot anymore. Instead, you want to go and help out your teammates on the top path, which is right here. I think I should have recalled and went to help them on the top path. Instead, I walked over, which took nearly half the decade, and they were able to score around 30 points or 60. Yep, it was 60, so it was a misplay by my part. There we took out the Sylveon with the boosted and the electro ball. We light screen twice just for the boosted attack while waiting for our next light screen. We were scouting out Cinderace, but he wasn't there, so until we saw him, we boosted light screen to block him back. But here I'm forced to use my Unite move. I noticed Crustle was going to stun him, so I wasn't too scared to use my surf. You can always prolong your current move as long as possible. Here I blocked the Squirtle in case my teammates wanted to score, and we took out the top objective. Use your electro ball to secure, and if anyone comes, you want to use your light screen to push him back, but for that case he has a focus band and his full heal. I wasn't able to push him. For here, I see my Charmander being low, so I know that the chances of being able to push this in is not high. I double light screen and I boosted against the Cinderace, and then not sure how my team was able to push it in. I used my light screen to push them both back, so my electro ball splashes onto both of them, and that's how you get 2 KOs when 2 players stand right next to each other. I stack one more time just to have my Unite move back, and I farm this top Audino before switching to another lane. I noticed top bot path is being taken, so I can only take back this Cinderace and change it to Electro Ball for the secured kill. And I noticed Zacian is on the next grass, so I wouldn't want to go into there. Instead here I went to the bot path, but got stopped by the Blastoise. So here the thing that I could do here is change into Surf, then Agility. I could have United too, but I think that I can use my Surf to try to escape try to prolong my Unite move as long as possible. I use my Agility and surfed away. I always use my booster before I surf, just for extra damage. They want to chase until here, then I'm forced to use my Unite move, and I boosted, surf, then use my Agility for the max distance away, and I Agility back to the tower. And then that's what you get for chasing me for the whole map. So you wanna, basically with Mew, you have a lot of ways where you can survive in situations where they wanna chase you throughout the whole map and they end up getting backstabbed at the end. And I saw the mid Altarius here, so I went towards him, noticed someone was taking them, and for Inteleon, you want to make sure he's on your Electro Ball range. You don't want to fight him if he's camouflage. You want to be the first one that deals damage to him. If you were to be the second one to deal damage to him, he might have taken you out with liquidation already before you can even change into Surf. Now we see our teammates are on top half, so we don't do anything odd. We just go and help out our teammates. It's pretty simple. You see your teammates fighting, then you just go and help out them, and then you win the fight because you have more teammates. Don't be like the teammates that always farm and never fight. Here we have our boosted surf, and then we can agility away. We change into solar beam in case we can kill both of them, but Sashan was there to stop me, so I couldn't do so. But you always have your light screen to protect yourself, even with the solar beam and agility. Here Zashan was coming, so I knew that my light screen was going to be used to push him away. Take back my light screen at the last second, one boosted stack, solar beam, but I missed. I could have done that better by aiming it better, but it's fine. So I see the top objective being taken, so I farmed the bot path since I know that we have like 30 seconds to figure out how to kill the top Rotom, and if they were to fight, I think it would be fine since we will be fighting under our goals. And for the bottom one, I should have stayed. Since I left, he was able to score, but looking back, it was entirely possible for me to stop him scoring. So what you can do with Mew has endless possibilities, so try to check what are your limits, because Mew barely has any limits to doing anything. So in this 2 minutes fight, oh by the way, whenever you see someone scoring, you want to change into Solar Beam and Agility to stop them immediately. Someone asked, how do you know if you can farm before a raid fight? You don't know, so you want to pan your camera to the Rayquaza as fast as possible to know if they are taking it out, just so you can go there immediately if you are farming. You want to give up all the farm and then go into the center immediately. Here with our boosted, same thing, boosted agility, and here Blastoise United, we use our agility to dodge, and then we have another boosted. We can use our boosted, solar beam, and then agility, like right here, solar beam boosted, but agility not needed, so we reposition ourselves. And then there's only 3 teammates left, so you want to play carefully. Here we boosted against the Sylveon, and since we are on the losing side, you want to do the Rayquaza. And here I see my Crustle being low, so I used coaching, and then I used my eject button just to take out the Cinderace. And I tried to take out Rayquaza myself despite my Crustle being low, waiting for my teammates to come. I know I still have my Unite move to help secure, and once he comes, I immediately use coaching for my boosted attack, switch moves, and then made sure my Unite move can be timed with my Electro Ball just for the extra chance of being able to secure. Here, very obvious choice of changing into Surf and Agility, and then you just score. And if someone wants to attack you, you can always use your boosted, then your Surf. And with a ratio, your first skill moves are boosted for 20 to 30% damage. I believe it's 30. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Timely Foxy, and I'll see you guys next time.